Hey, so the question is, what is the best thing to sell for Mother's Day this year? And I'll tell you, it's not jewelry. Okay, jewelry is great to sell, but it's a little bit expensive, and the competition is very fierce. So if you go here, I'll show you what is the best thing to sell for Mother's Day. We'll say on Etsy, okay? Because we all love Etsy. Etsy's awesome. See what it says. What to sell on Etsy, ton of stuff there. Discover the best selling items on Etsy from Printify. 35 best things to sell, 17 best things to sell. Uh, there we go. Stickers, that's one thing. How to sell on Etsy, 24 best things. Shop Mother Day jewelry. Okay, so you get a whole bunch of different things here. You get these videos too, which is cool. A lot of these tactics are actually just all fluff pieces that don't really say anything. Tumblers are actually not a bad idea at all, but I'll take it a step further. So let's go right to kind of the horse's mouth here. Just let me log out of my new shop because everybody seems to copy my stuff. So let me log out before we do this. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so I did get like 3 sales on my new shop, which is really good. So let's go here and I'll show you Mother's Day. When you type that in, all the results come up. So we got 12,252 results for Mother's Day, 12,456 results for Mother's Day gift, 2,470 results for Mother's Day shirt, 1,180 results for Mother's Day card, and then Mother's Day SVG, and then gift from daughter, gift for grandma, gift for mom, mug, look at that, 1,063, Mother's Day PNG, Mother's Day gift box. So what is basically, I would say, like the best one to offer right now? It's something that is kind of an attachment to every other gift that everybody gives, and it's right here, a card. So you're thinking, okay, Mother's Day card, that's awesome. How the heck am I going to make these? I don't know any card supplier. I don't know how I'm going to print these. I don't know how I'm going to ship these. I don't know any of that stuff. The good part is you do not need to know any of this stuff because it doesn't matter. You can do printable Mother's Day cards. And that is where somebody literally takes the card, buys it off of Etsy, gets the PDF file, and prints it on their computer. And you can even do it so that the card that they get, the PDF, has like the image and everything on the right hand side, and the left hand side is blank, and you make it 11 by 8.5. And then all they have to do is print it. They literally fold it in half. They can write whatever they want on the inside, give that to their mom. So there's no envelope. That's fine. It doesn't really matter, because really, what you're gonna take the time to ship like an envelope inside an envelope. That makes no sense. You do not need to do that at all. When in reality, you can just give the card itself, and that's what people will buy. So taking that a step further, we can do some analysis here on Etsy, and I'll go to all filters. I'll give you some ideas here. So we'll go to star seller, click apply. Then up here, they got rid of the best seller tag. So up in the URL bar, I'm gonna replace star with best. Ship to US, I don't care about that. Just hit enter. Now what I've got is the best sellers on Etsy for Mother's Day cards. So what can you do with this information? Well, if you have Photoshop, if you have Photopea, if you have Creative Fabrica, if you have Canva, and yes, you can do these on Canva and you can sell them. I know there's some big, huge stink about what you can and can't do with Canva products, but you can actually sell them. There's a lot of misinformation out there. So here's a whole bunch of these that you can do. And what I would do is just go to the analytics. And since we've already got the best sellers sorted from top to bottom, we can see there's 63 listings. Then we can go by total sales. Click that once, click that twice. There's 6,159. Now that's a personalized one. So we can click it. And then actually, RB has been, well, it didn't this time. Give me some weird results, and it's been locking up on me. But this one is actually not even a card. It's probably an ad. So that's not going to work. This one, Happy Mother's Day. Let's look at this. So this is using Wordle, which I don't really recommend. They even put Wordle in there. And if you do a quick search for that, copy that and go to the trademark search. Not Canadian, but we'll go to the US one. Search our database, basic word search, Wordle, enter. Yeah, whoever's doing this, I mean, it's cute. You mean the Wordle to me. I know you didn't use the E in there. You did use it over here. You're clearly doing trademark infringement with this. I don't know why Etsy lets these go, but they do. 349 reviews, which means they're getting a lot of sales, but unfortunately, you see a lot of this stuff on Etsy. It's becoming like the trademark infringing capital of the internet. So 349 divided by 0.15, about 2,300 of these have sold. And you're like, well, that's cool. I want to sell that. And that's my own version. It doesn't say Wordle. No, you can't do this. So we're just going to get right out of that one. I would not recommend that at all. First Mother's Day, here's one to the world. Okay, so this is an SVG file, but you can get ideas from these too, because a card itself could say, to the world, you are a mother, but to your family, you are the world. And that sold at 119. This is an SVG file, but you could easily create a very simple printable card with this, even using Canva. And yes, you can use pro elements and free elements in Canva, put it all together in your own unique design, and then you're fine. So contrary to some of the stuff you're seeing by YouTubers who are like, I told you so. It's so dumb. Anyway, you could take that, you could put that on a card. There's a bunch of other ones in here too, even shirts. You could do those. Funny Mother's Day card, here's one. Do your own version of something like this. This one's actually funny, I've seen this one. So it says like, Dad is my favorite, and then they open it, and it says, Dad is okay, but if I had to choose my favorite, it'd be you, Happy Mother's Day. How easy would that be to put into a card? Like, you could even put the fold lines if you wanted, so people know where to fold them if they don't know how to do that. That's got a lot of reviews, which means it's got a lot of sales. They're selling that for $6. Now, I think this particular one is actually shipping it. Yeah, order placed, order ships, delivered. I mean, you don't need to ship a piece of paper to somebody. You could do a printable card of this, and it will sell very well. Do your own version. Make it different. Make it, you could say Dad is the best dad in the world, but if I had to choose my favorite, it'd be you because you're the best mom. Happy Mother's Day. So say something like that. So you're not totally offending dads, but anyway, it works well. That's a good one. Let's go down here. There's more. Mother's Day card, printability prints. And the other thing is you can look at these shops and you can see how many sales they have. This is just a nice little one. What I would do with this, that peacock, you're like, there's no way I could draw that in a million years. That's too intricate. With love on Mother's Day, a beautiful peacock, multicolored and everything. Get a quick zoom in on that. That looks really nice, right? Well, you could make a version of this. Now, it seems to have like 3D elements in it, but you can make a version of this peacock using programs like Midjourney very easily, and you can put it on a card. So now you're not worried about the Canva licensing fiasco or whatever people are going way overboard with. You can make your own version of this with Midjourney, put it on a card. You could make with love on Mother's Day above it, whatever you want, or even Happy Mother's Day with a nice peacock, and you could sell something like that. This one is selling because it's a very nice looking one, but they're shipping it. And it says low in stock. Maybe it is because it's a real one, but instead of actually shipping people a piece of paper and an envelope inside another envelope, they could just print it and get it right away. So there's a lot of ideas here, a lot of stuff that you can do. There's long ones too, like this one. So you could do long form. Somewhere between then and now, went from Mom, stop telling me what to do, to Mom, please tell me what to do. Somewhere between then and now, went from Mom, you don't understand, to Mom, I don't understand. Somewhere between then and now, went from Mom, stop asking so many questions, to Mom, I have so many questions. Somewhere between then and now, I went from Mom, leave me alone, to Mom, never leave my side. Somewhere between then and now, I've realized the other half of my heart is always the person who created it in the first place. That's really nice. That's a beautiful poem. But you could do this. Okay, you could do, so there's a couple of routes that you can do with these printable cards. You can do funny, which works very well. You can do inappropriate, which is a sub niche of funny, which works really, really well. Then you can do sentimental, something like this. that just makes, mom opens it, reads it, and she's like tears in her eyes. You can go that route too. So there's a lot of different angles you can come at this with, and a lot of different things work. So to me, what I'm doing is loading up my Etsy shop with Mother's Day cards because I know that people are buying them like crazy. I'll also show you the search volume there. If we go to Google Trends, you'll see how crazy it is right now, especially right now. And what you want to do on your Etsy shop is have a lot of stuff that is peaking at different times of the year. So we'll go here, Mother's Day card. Now I'm not going to put printable because it doesn't matter. I'm going to go worldwide. Look at the spike. We're right like here. Look at the spike coming up in May. You start loading up now, and you're going to be ready to go for that. And then we'll go past 5 years. And look at these. It's a proven pattern. And there's a double spike because some countries have Mother's Day on a different date than North America. Look at that spike. Look at that spike. Look at that spike. That's a ton of volume. And look at where we're at. So one Mother's Day just passed, I think it's in the UK, I can't remember. But we're right here in the dip, and then we get to the next spike. So what is the best product to sell right now for Mother's Day? It's printable Mother's Day cards. So if you're like, that sounds great, Will, I don't know how to make these. I don't know how to do it. Whatever can I do? Well, I'll tell you. You could go here, because there's this site with this guy, and he's actually doing this right now. So I've got this challenge, number 44, going on inside my community, and it's a paid community. And the first thing we're doing is Mother's Day cards, printable ones. So you can do this. There's 2 other products that I'm going to be teaching in here too. But if you want to join, click here. Join us, hop on in, and the page might look different depending on when you're viewing this, but basically I'm going to provide you full training live on how to do this. So if you want to learn how to sell printable cards for Mother's Day, go to ppc-coach.com, join the group coaching program, and I'll teach you. All right? If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.